to the most sought after free agent, and we're talking about Shohei as well. His market is way higher than Shohei was. Shohei was only a little bit of teams. This guy has a lot of bit of teams. We're talking about Yoshinobu Yamamoto, the phenom out of Japan that we have never seen. He's literally the 5'10 version of Jacob deGrom. I watched his highlights. I've been watching it over the past like 2 months anyway.
Yeah.
This kid is lights out.
He's unbelievable.
He's lights out. His fastball alone has so much movement on it that at the major league level, he's going to get a lot of swings and misses.
Yeah.
And he has a deceptive delivery as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's impressive. And he wants the big stage. So he's done the gamut with everybody, the Phillies. He's every big market team he's pretty much met with. So we all understand that there's 3 teams that are literally in a dogfight for him. We got the Dodgers, we got the Yankees, and then we got the Mets. And I think it's literally in that order. If I had to pick and why I would pick the Dodgers. And the reason why is because Shohei Ohtani is there.
Yeah.
And the market for the Japanese market is already there. The big stage is there. Right? So all signs point to him being a Dodgers, as well as he grew up a Dodgers fan. All of
Are
those.
we sure he grew up a Dodgers fan?
I mean, that's what the rumors are saying. So,
that's what the rumors are. He seems to wear a lot of Yankee hats for a Dodger
Yankee
fan.
has a cool though. That's just what it is.
Don't I know it?
That's what
Juan
it is.
Soto looks good in his new Yankee hat, don't he?
Yeah, whatever. But your thoughts as a Yankee fan, make your pitch.
Yeah, well, look, here's the thing. I think as of today, I think the Yankees are a slight favorite over the Dodgers.
Tell me more.
The reason being is because I don't know that there is a team in baseball that has scouted him or expressed their interest more in him than the Yankees have. The Yankees had a representative at every single one of his starts last season in Japan.
You guys have stalked him quite a bit.
We have. Brian Cashman has been to Japan several times. He was in attendance for his no-hitter. He's spoken with him on several occasions. Like, that's the thing, too, is like the meeting that he had with the Yankees this past week was not the only time he's spoken with the Yankees.
Right.
He's spoken with the front office guys with the Yankees on several occasions in Japan.
Yeah.
Like that, nobody has pitched the idea of coming here to Yamamoto more than the Yankees have. So I think that there's an edge there. And there's clearly, I think, what we've said, what you said as well. He likes the big stage.
Yes.
He appreciates baseball history. He likes the lore of the history of the big franchises, right? And this is nothing against the Dodgers, but the Yankees definitely have a more prestigious and extensive history than the Dodgers.
Both are pretty historical franchises.
They absolutely are, and they're both in massive markets. They're both in 1 and 2 in the country.
Right.
But it's kind of like how we talk about a lot of players want to go to the Knicks, right? One of those reasons is because there's just a different feeling of playing basketball at Madison Square Garden.
Absolutely.
There's a different feeling, when you're playing baseball at Yankee Stadium. Like, it's Yankee Stadium. It's where, countless numbers of World Series have been won. You know what I mean? Like, it's a historic place to play. And plus, you have to keep this in mind, too, is that if he were to go to New York, his big stage that he likes so much, apparently, is not going to be overshadowed by the more important Japanese player. Right? Yamamoto's going to make half of what Ohtani makes.
Correct.
He's going to be half as important as Ohtani is. When Ohtani comes back to pitch, Ohtani's going to be the ace of that staff, not him, right? When Yamamoto goes to New York and he goes to play for the Yankees, he is Hideki Matsui. He is Masahiro Tanaka. He is the prized Japanese player, and he will own the East Coast for the Japanese market. He'll own it. So that's my pitch. I think it's a slight favorite for the Yankees over the Dodgers. The Dodgers made a hell of a pitch to him, right? I think everybody might be overreacting a little bit, but even still, it's still a hell of a pitch when they had Shohei and Freeman and Mookie Betts all in the room and everything like that. I think that's all very cool. But, and I think the Mets are third. I think the Mets, right now, at least, listen, this is from my understanding, and a source told me this, and I don't want to reveal it, but the source told me that if the numbers are the same or around the same, that Yamamoto prefers the Yankees.
Absolutely. I agree with that.
The team that the only way that he would choose the Mets
It's an outrageous offer.
is the outrageous offer. And I'm not sure it'll be there. Like, that's it. Like, and I actually think, and I meant to say this before, I think the Dodgers are likely to be the low bidder out of the three.
Because of what they've already invested.
Because of the money they've spent already.
Right.
Do they really want to eclipse that much? But, like, do they want to hit 1 point? Because even if they sign Yamamoto, they're not done. Are they going to spend 1.3,
right.
$1.4 billion in total dollars this offseason?
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's a ton of money. I mean, it's a ton of money, Claw.
It's a lot.
It is.
But,
Like,
but they do it.
They would.
They would do it in a heartbeat.
Desperation. They want to win. And here's my thing. That was a great pitch. And that just leads me into
why I'm going to be disappointed.
why I am going to be disappointed. I love my Mets. Everybody knows that I bleed orange and blue. I bleed the Mets. There's no other team that affects my mood more than the New York Mets.
I am with you 100%.
And the reason that I'm so upset is because I know that we ain't got no damn shot. God bless David Stearns, right? I like him. But this bargain bazaar cheap shit that he's been doing for the last few weeks, I'm sick of it. Where's the splash? Where's the big splash? I'm tired of it.
I think their big splash was gonna be Yamamoto.
Yeah, but they can't compete. Listen, here's my thing. Here is my plea to Mr. Cohen. If you're going to go after a generational talent, Yoshinobu Yamamoto is a generational talent, this is not the time to penny pinch. It's not. If this is going to be your prize free agent, you need to bid accordingly for him, because you're never going to see a player of his caliber hit the open market at his age ever again, or not in some time. The only other person is going to be Juan Soto next year. And you know what that price tag is going to be. You're going to compete. You're going to have to compete with the Yankees next season too.
I think the likelihood too is probably he resigns.
Right.
I don't think the Yankees
because he's been there a year, so they're going to have the advantage. So my thing is this. If you're going to be in the Yamamoto sweepstakes, you need to be the outrageous offer. You need to be the guy to say, here's $450. Take it and go.
I don't know.
No, you have to. You have to. You have to. You have to
That's
be.
a lot of money for a guy who's never pitched in the
I
bigs.
understand it, but if everybody else wants him, there's a reason why they want him.
That's true. I get it.
Right? This is not something.
$450 is a ton of money.
This is not a situation where you're bidding against yourself. You're bidding against every other team that wants him.
Right.
So my thing is, stop being cheap. I'm done with it. This whole David Stearns thing, I'm done. Justin Turner, hey, bring him in. I need somebody else. I need a Rosarena. I need bring me some players.
Rosarena would be a good fit.
Bring me some players.
That'd be
This
great.
bargain bazaar, I don't like it. We've signed 10 players. They haven't even eclipsed $30 million signing 10 guys. It's rubbish.
Hey, listen, look, here's the thing.
I'm sick of it. We
is-
got a pitcher from the Yankees, Severino. I don't want him. I want Yamamoto. That's what I want. Damn
Hey,
Severino.
listen, I'm gonna feel the same way if the Yankees whiff on Yamamoto too. I really am. But I think, truthfully, what the Mets are doing right now is smart.
No, it's not.
It is. What the Mets are doing now is smart. Keep this in mind, okay? I told this to you long ago, and I said, you said he's coming to the Mets because the Mets are going to pay him more than anybody else.
Damn
is.
right.
And I said, I don't think they are, because the Mets now are a little bit different, right? The
I don't
Mets
like
will
it.
spend recklessly. They will spend recklessly, but they will spend recklessly within the threshold of what players deserve.
That don't make
Right?
sense.
It does make sense.
No.
Think about this, okay? There needs to be a line for every player, right? There needs to be a line. Yamamoto has never thrown a pitch in the big leagues, regardless of how great he is. And I just made my pitch to him. If the Yankees came out tomorrow and signed him for $350 million, I wouldn't bat an eye. I'd be ecstatic about it. However, if the Mets were to go that high above the threshold to sign him, it would be dumb. It would be dumb, because what'll it do? And you know this. It handcuffs them. They can't do anything else on top of that. Right?
Let me be handcuffed to the bed then. Let me do that. All right? I want to be that guy.
Here he goes.
Handcuff me to the bed, because at the end of the day, Yankees got Juan Soto. The Shohei is on the Dodgers. Bryce Harper is a Philly. All of these great players are in certain situations. Who we got?
The Braves are signing everybody for cheap.
Right. Dirt cheap. We got Lindor. I love him, right? But come on now. He needs help. I'm sick of it. Like, we didn't bring David Stearns in here to be the cheap guy. Spend. All right, this is not Milwaukee. All those moves that you made, it'd be good in Milwaukee. Great.
Here's the thing.
I don't want him here. Trice Thompson, I don't care about him. This is rubbish. When I seen the highlight or the breaking news, I'm like, what is this? What are we doing?
You a Met fan, Claw? Yeah.
He's a huge Met fan. We're all Met fans here except you.
Yeah, it's a shame. It really is.
I am the guy that blows the horn on this podcast in frustration.
Watch the Mets get Yamamoto and then see what he does.
But you know what? I'm a jinx.
Oh, you got to see it though, because when CM Punk came back, he was crawled on the floor,
Crying.
crying.
I was crying.
We had to pick him up.
Grown man crying on the floor.
And
Right?
and
I'd be the same thing. When LeBron James signed with the Lakers in 2018, my knee was all up in a sling. I crawled upstairs on my hands and knees, screamed to the top of my lungs, bro, this hair, he's a Laker. It'll be the same thing. I'm sick of it. All right, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of all these Dodger fans happy. Yankee fans are, hey, yeah, oh, we back now. What about us? Huh? Who do we sign over the last 2 years? Scherzer, he's not going to pitch until late in 24. Friggin' Verlander is back on the same team he won a World Series with, and we still got to pay them money. What are we doing?
You sound like Sal Licata right now.
I'm sick of
You
it.
got to pay Pete too.
And you got to pay Pete.
You gotta-
And they
you
don't
gotta
even want to
Pete.
pay him.
They didn't want to pay Pete.
They'll pay Pete. I think they're paying Pete.
They're going to pay him $6. What are we doing?
Buy him a pizza.
Trice Thompson. What?
It's like that clip. That reminded me of that clip. He ordered Shake Shack straight to the dugout. Look at the onions on the lips.
It's crazy. I don't like what I'm seeing right now. It could change. Next week could be a completely different situation. I'll come in here next Friday and I'm